Concert Crew Podcast. We back again.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this is a special episode, man. 200th episode. 200 strong. 200 strong, man.
100 twice. Nigga.
Wow, man. Like, who would have thought when we started off we were going to be on 200 episodes? Came a long way.
Yes.
And this has been a hell of a year. We
Blood,
still
sweat, and tears.
got the 200. They try to keep us. They got to keep us down, man. Nah, we was going to get to this 200.
COVID attack.
Somehow, some way.
We're going to get here.
We're going to get
Let's
here,
keep pushing.
man. We here, man. Yo, we want to first off just thank everybody for their support, man.
Yes.
Download, listening, viewing, reposting, just showing us love over the years, man. So many people, man. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, word.
Shout out to our families for letting us do this.
Yeah, that
Absolutely, man. All our loved ones, all our friends, all our, extended family, man, that show the Concert Crew love, that tune in every week, that debate with us on our episodes, join in, comment on stuff. Like, yo, we really appreciate that, man. We definitely really appreciate that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And for all y'all, we appreciate all the new listeners and people that came along the way. They might wasn't with us in the beginning, but they got in 2020, they might have heard about the Concert Crew podcast and they might have jumped on, man. So for those people, we're going to let you just take it back a little bit and let you know how this kind of thing even started, man. The Concert Crew podcast is started in the year 2017. Honestly, we all like to go to concerts, for real. We like to go to hip-hop shows way before a podcast even existed. We like to go to hip-hop shows. And when we went to hip-hop shows, we used to have dope conversations, man. Just hip-hop conversations. And it was just like, yo, man, we should record and like we should share these conversations that we be having on the way to these hip-hop concerts that we like to go to. And then that's where the whole premise of the Concert Crew podcast came from. That's why we call it the Concert Crew. Just because 2020, the concert's been shut down. But that's how it started. Just we love hip-hop. We love going to shows. We had conversations. And then we started from there, man, and started in my basement. It wasn't pretty. It was messy, man. Shout out to Ian Black, and that's where we started from, man. It was dry. It was crazy, man. We had wires all on the table. It was 1,000 wild. Pito had one person loud, one person low. You couldn't hear some people in the episode. We came a long way, man, for sure, man. And then we started moving around. We went from my basement, shout out to Ali, man. Then we was in the barbershop, which is always a great place to have, barbershop talk and conversations. We took it to the barbershop. Then we just started traveling, and we started going all to New York, Philly, D.C., Virginia. Like we took it everywhere, man. And it's just dope time. We had a lot of fun moments. A lot of moments.
Buffalo, Connecticut.
Damn, word, yeah.
Massachusetts.
Damn, East Coast. Like, where are we there? Crazy. I ain't never been to Massachusetts until this podcast ever. I remember going across the line like, yo, we tripping.
Rolling around a bunch of computers and stuff.
Where all kind of equipment thrown in the back, chairs. We used to have to take everything in the beginning. We used to take chairs, tables, everything. We were right. We in New York. We in Queens. We in Pito Hood, man. Shout out to Glenn, man. Rest in peace to Glenn, man.
Absolutely.
And Glenn's studio, going to New York. Like, yo, we came a long way, man.
Glenn, Puzzles.
All of them, man. Petty, all of them, man.
All of them, man.
Appreciate all the support over the years, man. But that's where it started, man. 2017.
SOBs,
absolutely. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
What's like the craziest place we recorded at? That was like, damn, I can't believe we got footage and stuff there.
Yeah, that probably was SOBs. Because there was so much going on.
Yeah.
The SOB's moment, that was a lot going on. It was just like moving rapidly. I don't know. That day was crazy, man. Shout out to Glenn because he put that whole thing together.
Going through the kitchen to go to Touré shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Puzzles joint. Yeah. And Touré gave a dope interview, by the way. That was super dope.
Yeah.
Like, he really locked in and made sure that we did it. We got a dope interview, man. Yeah. But speaking of those interviews, based off of not our favorites, but based off what the people listen to, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say the what the top 10 of the most listened, downloaded episodes was, and y'all just share what y'all remember from those episodes. We're gonna start off at number 10, April 12th, 2019. The marathon continues.
Wow.
We did that.
So I remember from that.
Salon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was
Tragic.
that was a sad, like, that was a sad
Remember that text though when it first happened?
Yeah.
Everybody was like down, like it was
It was on a Sunday.
yeah. So when
I think Taz-
we had to record that the following week.
Yeah, the following week.
Taz
He
sent
passed
the
on the
text out.
Sunday.
Taz sent the text out, I think, first. And Sean, oh man, let me check. Sean.
I was hoping that
I was
wasn't
in
correct.
Virginia or something. I was
Yeah.
away. I was out of town. I seen that shit. I was like, "What the fuck?" That's one of the ones I regret doing. I mean, it was a great episode, but
I wish we didn't have to do that.
That
Word.
was man, that was a sad time, man.
Yeah, that was
Word,
that. I remember those text messages was like, even if you didn't like Nipsey Hussle, like everybody just felt bad. Like that was like a shot to hip hop and the culture
Yeah,
right there.
that was
and it had
the way
to,
it happened.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, this is one of the good guys right here. Like, and the way that happened.
I think also where it happened. In front
Right,
of the store.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? That whole plaza. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was sad, man. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. And some of these ones are actually surprising to me a little bit. At number 9, Just Like Daddy.
That was a good episode.
That
I like
was a-
doing
yeah.
that. That
For
was
the fathers,
different.
About
man.
the father
For the
episode,
fathers.
that was dope.
Salute to the fathers
Yeah,
too, man.
salute
Because
to
we
the fathers,
we
yeah.
wanted we put an
They ain't get no
emphasis.
credit.
We put Taz actually came up with that episode, but I
And
thought
I
it
missed
was.
it. Ain't that a
I thought
bitch?
yeah, word you did. But I thought it was dope because and we love the women, the mothers, and all that. But we feel like the fathers don't never get no like just due, man. And it's a lot of great fathers that I know, and just great fathers out there at all together. We just wanted to share something for the fathers, man. So I thought that was dope. And some of us, including myself, didn't have the greatest relationship with our father, so we got a chance to change it through our kids, man. So and we were just coming from a like a pure, sincere place on that episode, man, and it was dope, man.
First and foremost, shout out to Hook. That was a good episode. Seeing that
shout out
side
to
of
Hook,
just seeing that side of everybody's different situations growing up with a dad or being a first time dad. It was cool.
And also at that time we all wasn't fathers. Now we are. Now that Sean, is Grayson, we are all
Sean's
fathers
father,
now. At
yeah.
that time we all wasn't fathers, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Hook, and even he's a father now. So everybody,
yeah.
so everybody was a father.
yeah.
So that was dope, man. This is kind of special. September 15th, 2017, Biggie Smalls is the illest. You know why this is a special episode? Not because it was Biggie episode. You know why? It was Taz's first
Yes, it
episode.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was Taz's first episode.
Taz first joint. Yep, we did that at the
The barbershop.
At the barbershop.
The
Yeah.
other one, the first one.
Everybody
Yeah,
had their
yeah.
Biggie paraphernalia.
Oh yeah, it was heavy Biggie.
It was heavy Biggie
Biggie.
paraphernalia in there.
Pito had the Biggie toy.
Biggie had the
Brought that
Biggie
out.
toy. Yeah. You got 2 of them, don't you, Pito? 2 of them Biggie
Got two
toys.
toys.
Yeah, 2 Biggie toys.
Two Biggie toys.
Nah, but that was a Biggie celebration, man. That was dope, man. Everybody, we talked about Big. Everybody, that was dope, man. We had
like a 3-hour
we
episode.
had like 7 people there. I remember Yosh had the iPhone headphones in here. We ain't had no more headphones left. Yeah, Trap was there. Sean, your man was there. Jeremiah was there. Yeah,
Man, Dwayne.
Yeah, he had the
Turned
Biggie
into
joint
it
on.
turned into a big situation.
Big
man.
celebration, man. That was love. It was
Right.
about 8-9 people that episode.
And I thought it
man.
was 2018, actually. I didn't know it was 20.
Yeah, it was
2017.
Time is past flying, man. Yeah, that was the, September 2017.
Dang.
March the 21st, 2019. Benny the Butcher.
Woo! I'm mad I missed that one, man.
Yo.
Talking about a
But we told you was gonna say that anyway.
I was in
We told
California.
you.
I was in
Yeah,
California.
We know. We told you was gonna say that. But yo, man, I'm gonna say some of it because I future reference. But that was a hell of a day, man. You know what I'm saying?
That day was crazy.
That day
man.
was crazy, man.
Man.
And I don't really want to.
They gotta know what we put up with to get
Word.
To
No. They got no.
Exactly.
Yo, no, you really got to understand.
The
like,
emotions
yeah,
go up and
it
down,
was
like-
cool. Like, it's cool that you see the episode, but that's one of them episodes where you really like, yo, these dudes be really putting in work. Like, you have no idea.
I went to work that morning, and y'all met me on like
Yeah,
soon as you got
Jersey
over
Turnpike.
the Jersey
Jersey,
Bridge.
yup.
Yeah.
And mind you, we was up in Connecticut early
Parked
in
your
the
car at
day.
the Wawa, didn't you?
It was
Left it at the Wawa?
Yeah, I
one
think
of
it was-
the
I think it
drink,
was-
one of them drinks over there.
Yeah, I think it was Wawa, I think.
Yeah.
But we was up in Connecticut early in the day. We didn't really fully know how it was going to play
Yeah.
out. We just was
That
like, yo,
motherfucker tuna milk.
We was just woo.
word, that tuna melt, word.
Shoo.
Word, man, we went to Connecticut, to Massachusetts, back to Connecticut again. And I don't even know what time we ended up. I think we got home like literally all the way the next morning by the time we
Yeah, it
got home.
was.
It
Yeah,
was crazy.
absolutely it was. You gotta think we didn't probably record till after midnight.
Yeah, I mean, we was in there with Conway, Benny, West Side Gun,
Gun.
Smoke
Smoke
Dizza. We didn't even know who Rick Hyde and them was at
Yeah,
that
Rick
time.
Hyde
They was
was
all
there.
in there. Like, it was crazy, man. Like, we was literally backstage. Like,
What was that shit called? The pop up shit, the smoking.
Oh,
we
man.
went and we went to a smoking whatever what
It was
they
like
call
a
them
pop-up.
things.
Smoke and greet, is it?
Yeah.
Smoke and greet, everything in there. I just wanted a regular water. Like, yo, can I get a
They ain't
regular
had no
water? They
water,
ain't had
no
no,
juice,
like, yo,
no nothing.
I wasn't even smoking. I was like, yo,
I
let's
went
get a
back to the
beverage.
car.
They had some shit.
I wasn't going in there.
They had some shit in there.
I don't know what the potency of that stuff they had, but I was like, yo, I would have paid like $10 for a regular bottle of water at that point.
THC water.
The joint was crazy.
Water and fruit, you
I
would
got
have
to
killed
the
them in
door
there.
and all that weed came out. I said, I'm not going. I went back to the car, yo. That shit's gonna fuck your clothes up forever.
That joint was crazy, man. Shout out to Big. That was a hell of.
And it was cold.
I would say that was it was definitely cool. I would have to say that was probably overall a crazy experience that we had. Like,
we
just
had to park the car and grab the shit real quick and get in
Yo,
there. So
but
people
everything
walking when
worked
they
out.
walk.
It was the timing of that.
oh,
like everything.
how we pulled up though, how
Had
we
the
how we
parking
just
spot.
how we the parking spot just opened up for us. That was
Yeah.
definitely working out. Like a parking
we do
spot
it?
just a parking spot just like
In front of the club.
it just appeared right in front of the club. I was asleep. And I just remember waking up, parking spot there, and then Steve, like, shout out to Steve, he like, yo, come on, yo, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Come on, yo, it was crazy. We just hurry up in there. We don't got no tables or nothing. We just setting up. They looking at us like, yo, who the hell is Buffalo? All these Buffalo dudes, like, who the hell is these dudes, man?
Walk through
It
everybody
worked out
too.
though.
But as soon as we started talking, it's like they just respected us. Like they just gave us the floor, man. That joint was dope. That joint was dope, man. We bought Benny
That
some Henny.
that motherfucking pizza next door to that joint on the walkout, on the walk off was serious.
Yo, that was dope, man. That was dope. July 24th, 2018. Trap Stop.
Trap stop.
That was
Oh, yeah,
I
baby.
guess the biggest hype about that was the party that was coming. With that
The
Patience
Trap
was
Stop,
doing.
yeah, she was doing
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew who was coming. She had the affiliation with Cardi B and all that. And it was actually I had a good time. It was the first time thing with everything how everything played out.
And we had
But,
a table with our
yeah.
name on it too.
That's
we
what
had
we
a
did.
table with
Had
a
a
name
table
on it.
concert
That's
crew.
dope.
You know what I'm saying? So that whole thing,
Shout out to Freaks.
yeah,
You
me,
had fun, right,
man.
Tez?
Huh?
Yeah.
You had fun, right?
Yeah, I went.
And I was prepared.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was great.
I was prepared. Although things didn't go how they were supposed to go, I was prepared. My baby Taz, he was high. I said, I got you, baby. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over to the tent, baby. We loaded. So you know how that was.
Me, you, and Hook.
Yeah, me, you, Hook. Yep.
Yeah, that joint was that I remember that I think that was like during the daytime, if I'm not mistaken, when we recorded that episode. It
At the
was
barbershop.
Yeah, but it was during the daytime at the barbershop. That was a dope episode, man. And I mean, it led up to the Trap Stock. I guess people really wanted to tune in to hear what she had to say about the Trap Stock
the Trap
event,
Stock.
so they came out to listen to that joint. August the 3rd, 2018. Carry My Own Weight.
That was a good joint, man.
We were in the store
in that
actually in the
store,
Carry
yeah.
My Own Weight store. He got a hell of a
Gash and Nudie.
Gash got a Nudie. They got a hell of a movement in Delaware with the whole Carry My Own Weight brand and the whole movement. And then people checked in, man. People wanted
That
to
was
check
a
into
real
that.
conversation, though.
It was organic.
That was one of them joints right there, man. And we all got free T-shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? It was all love. I like Gash, man. Gash is a good dude, man. And you know, I had no other expectations but that episode to be good like that.
Yeah, shout out to Gash. Shout out to Carry My Own Weight.
Yes.
On May 11th, 2018, Death Row Records.
Death Row.
That was we had a guest for that, didn't we? Did we have?
I think it was just us.
But we actually went back in. I remember that. We actually went back in and re-recorded parts of that episode, like after the original time we recorded. I don't even know why we did that. But we actually, it was me, you, and Taz. And we had microphones. We were just sitting, I think it was in Taz's basement or something.
Oh, yeah,
and we re-recorded
forgot,
that
yeah,
joint.
yeah,
it was like a bunch of stuff we ain't record, and then we went back in and recorded during the week. But that Death Row episode was crazy. I guess people loved that, man. It's controversial.
Was this at the time that a lot of Death Row
Remember
stuff
they
was
had the
on?
Death Row Chronicles,
Yeah,
and they had
Chronicles,
all
yeah.
the stuff about
Yep.
the Tupac and just the Suge stuff. So we talked about a lot of that stuff. That was a long episode too.
I agree.
But people felt that, man. And matter of fact, shout out to Daz repost or no, he either comment or
Yeah, he
reposted something
comment.
for
He was
that Death Row.
commenting.
And that got it going even more when he did that.
Yeah.
When Daz Dillinger
Yeah, he
did that.
reposted and he commented.
Yeah, and I think that's what got people even checking it out even more. So
Yeah.
that was dope, man. Shout out to Daz and everybody with Death Row. On December 28th, 2018, Trap Music.
Man, we had Archie, man.
Oh, Archie was.
Yeah,
that
he
was
was
interesting.
here,
Yeah,
man.
shout out
Yeah.
to Archie, man.
Came with that buffoonery, man. For real, man. We might gotta get him back on here for some controversial.
That was controversial,
For some
man.
controversial
That was long too. but
conversation.
That trap music, people loved that from the gate. That was kind of long episode too, man. Shout out to Hook, he was there too.
We had to got to turn Peter on to what trap music
Yeah,
is.
Pito still was.
He still
trying to
lost.
hear that.
Like, it's the
Ain't trying to
sound.
Yeah,
It's the sound.
yeah,
I don't like the drums.
Yeah,
There's
Pito.
no
was-
drums and pianos.
They were trying to explain the sound of Pito. He wasn't trying to hear it.
Still wasn't getting it.
It's the sound. Pito, you listen to trap music since?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, this was a dope one. Number 2, May 14th, 2019, Young Money Yawn.
That was probably one of my favorites still. Top
Yeah.
five.
Yeah, that was a good
But
episode.
that whole run.
The
That
Virginia
whole
run
The
was
whole
crazy.
Virginia run was
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did what, 3 episodes in that day?
Yeah.
Four?
4.
4, yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
did
yeah.
4.
I forgot about Boogie.
We did
yeah.
4.
Yeah,
We did
man.
Boogie,
Cargill.
Cargill,
Bink.
Bink,
Yeah,
and Young Money On.
Yeah.
Yo, Young Money Yawn.
That we was grinding that day.
yeah. Young
They had
Money
fish sandwiches
were-
for the ride, right?
Young Money Yawn impressed me, man. It was super hot that day too
absolutely,
in Virginia.
man.
I actually stayed on that night.
Different. Yeah, he
Yes,
did.
it
Yo,
was.
Young Money Yawn, he came in, he was real quiet, honestly. I didn't know how it was going to go. He was like in a corner. I'm like, yo, what's up with him?
Yo, I would love to get another interview with him,
we
man.
could definitely got. But as soon as he started talking, it was like he just turned it on. And it was just like,
Yeah.
like he was just jewels,
I never
man.
expected that. I never expected that coming from him. But
Good album though.
yeah,
yeah,
good
bars,
album
yeah.
along with that. But it was crazy because he was to himself. Boom, boom, boom. He was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But he sat down. It was like something clicked.
Scoping the scene first.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But he gave us some real good game and dialogue, man.
Yeah, nah, he
I
definitely.
would love to interview with him again, bro.
Yeah, he
Word.
definitely gave us. He gave us some bars. I thought it was dope. He really impressed me, man, and he impressed a lot of people. Like in our market, a lot of
Yeah.
people like I didn't know who this guy was. I checked out that episode.
A lot of people got turned
yeah,
on
like yo,
to
I
him
turned them on
through us.
We turned a lot of people
Turned
on the Young
a lot
Money
of
on,
people
man.
on through him.
And he a good brother,
A lot
man.
of people on the Benny.
Yeah, absolutely,
Like
absolutely.
for real, like facts.
Entre-
This is like real facts.
And a lot of people like he Young Money On also not just rap, he's doing a lot of things entrepreneurial
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
That I respect. So he was talking about a lot of that, and a lot of people really received that in a whole new market in our market. So that's dope, man. We put
Yeah.
a lot of people on. And finally, this is surprising, man. The number 1 joint. I don't even know why, honestly. Funk Master Flex Freestyles, June 12th, 2018. I don't know.
Atmophone went up.
I don't know why this got so many listens, but it's like a real big difference in the listens. I don't even know why, but it's dope though.
I think because the names of the rappers and stuff, people hashtags and stuff.
I don't know. I mean, it was cool because that's the time that the freestyles was heavy, so we was talking
That was
about
a good episode.
Yeah,
though.
no, it was a dope
We-
episode.
like,
It definitely was a dope episode.
We had our list of our top 5s and us like agreeing and disagreeing with some of them, and Yo, that was a
Maybe at the end of the day,
episode.
people just love people talking about bars, man. Like
Yeah.
they just love people
Yeah.
talking about bars. But it definitely was dope. It's just like a big difference in the, like Funk Master Flex is way ahead of the pack now.
Oh, yeah.
It was Young Money on for a while, and then Funk Master Flex just
Took off.
Took off, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
But all them people, well, all them episodes that we named were at a certain spot for a minute as far as with the top until Young Money On came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Funk Flex just surged up out of nowhere.
Yeah, Young Money on, he killed it, man. He killed that
He
joint
killed
for sure.
that joint. That was a dope interview. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know how many interviews he did, but that got to be his top 5 interviews of him spitting game because I was highly impressed.
I still got that footage on my phone too.
So what y'all said some of, like what are some of y'all favorite episodes personally?
I like the Torre a lot. That was real good.
I like
Torre was
as
dope.
well.
Torre was dope. Of course, Benny. Shout out to Chi Ali, man. That was dope.
Yeah, that was
I just
that was
for the love
That was
for the
love,
love
man.
that
He welcomed him to his home, man.
yeah, that Chi
That
Ali
was
showed
real.
us. I really respect that.
Yeah. Speaking of Ali, the 50th episode with the barbershop.
The barbershop, that
Yeah,
was
that
dope.
That was dope.
One of my favorite episodes was with Glenn. You know what I mean? Just sitting back, just talking to him, being around him. Real good dude.
Rest in peace to
Smart
Glenn.
dude.
And that was spontaneous too. He just happened to visit Delaware. That was early on, man, in the basement. Yeah, rest in peace to Glenn, man.
Glenn dropped
Definitely-
game.
Definitely
on
a
that
good
joint,
brother,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Right, we
that
definitely
hurt.
missed, man. That hurt,
That
man.
hurt.
That hurt this year. Rest in peace to Glenn. What about favorite moments, man? Some of your maybe not episode were just moments why we had over the 200 episodes.
Favorite
I like being in the
moments.
basement with Trife.
Oh yeah. That
Oh,
was,
Trife.
I forgot about
Yeah.
Trife. Yeah, that was dope.
That was
Yeah,
dope.
Glenn
We
joint.
got-
yeah,
Oh,
we got
Trife,
Trife drunk as a motherfucker.
Trife was like our first like actual recording artist that had like
Stuff you could listen
that
to.
actually had like I guess like real credentials as a real artist and he was super cool, man.
Yeah,
he was super
yeah.
cool, man.
We got him fucked
Shout out to yes we did. He was tour. he
got him
couldn't
fucked up.
even rap. Dog.
By the time my homie got there, he was already
The
done.
Crime Life. Shout
Yeah,
out to
Crime Life,
Bluesy.
yeah.
Bluesy,
Yeah,
yeah. Shout
that
out to
was
Bluesy.
dope.
Yeah, Trife was done, yo. That joint was crazy. Yeah, I do remember. Shout out to Trife, though, man. What about concerts? Concert crew?
Oh man, that joint we went to.
No. Before we get to that,
What's that?
the Jamaica interview. I mean, the episode we did in Jamaica.
Oh,
Yeah, that was probably my
yeah, Tess, damn, yeah, that was
Just the whole
major.
vibe,
That was the
man.
whole that was the whole episode too, right?
Yeah.
A
Yup.
couple people, what was that, Dutch? A couple people actually referenced that. Like, yo, I seen y'all in Jamaica,
Yes,
man.
man.
That
That
joint
joint
was
was-
crazy.
That was dope. Spados was dope.
Spado.
Yeah, Spado.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Spado,
Spado,
man.
yeah.
Spado, real cool peoples, man.
As far as informational wise, because I've never been into it, I actually got turned on. Well, I'm not gonna say I haven't been into it, but I've never been into like the high serious of it, the movies and all that. The Avengers episode with Jay, he's very as far as in the comics and all that. I thought that episode it was long as shit, but
Definitely was.
it was long as shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he long winded,
Yeah, I
good
didn't say
talking brother.
we ain't
but
even
that was
talking
very
Jay shit.
informational.
Jay was like a fucking. That was like being at school. Like you just
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
They Ron shit. We talk more, but that wasn't.
And remember, damn, man, rest in peace to the Chadwick Boseman. We did a Black Panther episode, too.
Yeah, that was
man.
dope.
That was
That
dope
was a
as
big
well.
deal, man.
What about the Young Gun when we had all the Young Guns? Rest in peace of Skeet Ball.
Rest in peace to Skeet Ball.
We had all of them in there. That was like
That was kind of
That was like a party that night, Sunday night party.
Yeah, that was spontaneous too. I didn't even.
We didn't
know
think it was
gonna
gonna go that way, right?
route.
Yeah, that
I
was
didn't
good as
expect
well.
that, but that was fun though, man. We tried to recreate that, but it just didn't work out afterwards.
what's your favorite episode with just us?
I like Channel Zero when we talk about like politics and stuff.
Just
Man,
us.
just
Oh,
us.
just us doing the topic. What's your favorite episode? Just us.
The Death Row one was cool. Way back, way back, we did one on the what was that? What was the Dr. Dre joint?
Defiant ones.
Defiant one. I thought that was dope.
I like the top five albums. Like when we spoke about that.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, getting on me for that. I love that joint. That was great.
I forgot all
that was
about
great.
that.
That was great video. I love that joint.
I like the Rap City one too. That was dope.
Rap City was dope. Man, we got so many. There's so many. We had a lot of dope topics in me, man.
mine's
Kobe one, yeah, that was
rest in
good.
peace.
Yeah,
Kobe.
yeah. Rest in peace, to Kobe. Yeah, that was kind of hard too, man. Like that was messy. That was messy. Like I couldn't. Whew, that was because I never was a Kobe guy like that, but I always respected Kobe. But that was.
Yeah, man. What about concerts? Concerts during the concert crew era.
First time
Was that AZ?
I didn't go to that one. Baltimore.
Baltimore with Benny and them, right?
Yeah.
Benny,
Yeah,
young,
Benny,
young,
West.
young Griselda before they even
Yeah.
got on like that. Griselda and the Locks. That was the. Oh, you talking about the AZ and
MOP.
and
I
MOP?
think
That was crazy.
Yeah, that joint was messy.
That was
It
crazy.
was the 444 one in Philly.
That was crazy.
That was
Jay-Z.
dope.
That was just next level. The Wells Fargo one. That was next level. That
We all went to that one, right?
Yeah.
I think,
And before we get too far, I think our end of the year episode is always.
always dope.
Always
Always,
dope as well,
you know,
man.
shout out to
Primo.
Primo. Shout out
You
to
know what I'm
Primo,
saying?
man. J and C's. We always have great discussions and debates
I
with
keep
them.
seeing it everywhere. I be popping up like different places out of the movie. I look by C's right there. I'm like, what the?
It's the universe. I like the
Creeping outside the lines.
Doing it again.
What's his name?
End of the.
Yeah, we
Pusha
can,
T.
yeah.
Pusha T. That was a good concert.
Oh, Pusha
Yeah, that
T
was
video.
dope.
Oh, Pusha
At
T
the
joint
Film
was
Bowl.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good one.
that was dope, man.
Nah, the other one that the Common one with Rhapsody, Jay Electronica, and then
In
All
New
the
York,
people-
in New
yeah.
York, yeah, that was crazy. The Common joint, that was Common. This is Jay Electronica. They knew every word. He ain't had no album out or nothing, no music.
Well, I'm gonna
out.
say
Ten-year-old material.
that Benny joint, man. We went back door through the kitchen again, man.
Oh, that was crazy.
That joint was
Yeah,
crazy.
We did
man.
go. We did go through
Was
the
it
kitchen.
me, you, 400.
Yeah.
It was just me, you, and 400, right?
And black.
And
We
black.
went
yeah.
through the back of the kitchen.
Went
That
through the
that
back
joint
of
was
the
like
kitchen.
some mob stuff.
Everybody
That
was
joint was
back
like
there.
some mob stuff.
That's when we came up with
38 Special.
38 Special. We got
Fred,
an interview.
Fred the Godson.
Fred the Godson.
Rest
yeah,
in peace.
absolutely. Rest in peace.
Them
to Fred
dudes
the
actually
Godson.
knew who we were soon as they
Yeah.
seen us.
Oh, y'all the concert crew. Y'all be showing me
Fred-
love,
Fred
man.
too?
Yeah.
Fred
Both of us.
Fred the Godson said he would
Both
he
of
would
us.
come
They
on the
was smiling.
podcast,
They was
man.
like actually smiling when we was walking towards us.
He said, "Yo, I see y'all showing me love, man. That's why I knew we was gonna get him on the podcast, man. Rest in peace to Fred the Godson, man. He was real cool, man. Real cool and down to earth. And 38 Special was real cool and down to earth too, man.
Yeah.
Real cool, man. Next up, man, we just gonna we got a lot of supporters, man. We thank our supporters. And
Yes,
some of
thank
us,
you, man.
some
Thank
of
you.
us, some
For
of
real,
us,
for real.
some of them just wanted to send us some questions and give our answers, man. And it was all over different things. They just wanted to see our response to some of these questions. First of all, shout out to South, man. Big Six Podcast.
Yes.
He sent across some questions, man. He been showing love since day one. He actually was on the podcast, always commenting on the top fives and
Yes.
all that.
Yep.
He sent some questions, man. First he asked us, are we financially literate?
I mean, yeah, I'm quite sure. Yeah.
South no better ask me a question like that.
I
But it's cool. You know what I'm
but
saying?
yes, South. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
South.
Are you financially literate, Pito?
financially literate.
Oh, you don't even know what
I
it
don't even-
means.
I
So
don't know
you
what
make
you're trying to say.
I didn't ask the question, Pito. South did. But are you financially? You know what that means?
No.
Tell him what it means.
He
Carl.
knew that was going to be your response anyway, Peter.
Like with finances, man. Like, are you up on?
Saying literate is saying like I don't know how to read or something. Oh my god. Financially.
Classic pedo food, man. I love it. You never let me.
But yeah, I will say yes, South.
fine.
Yes, South. Yes, and it was a moment. You know what the book that really turned me around financial.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad, absolutely. But I don't rock with him no more.
Absolutely.
But I can't disrespect his body of work. It's a classic. But reading that book changed my whole mindset on spending, on money,
Saving.
and even as I've gotten older in these years, I definitely see the value in the black dollar more as I got older, man. So even on this podcast, a lot of stuff you see me wear is always like black business, black business, supporting black businesses, man, because I do respect. And if we could all come together and know the power of our black dollar, we can make a lot of changes in the world. But everybody has to do that. We are powerful,
we
man.
are the world.
Another one from South, man. What tips and advice would you give the youth about not following trends?
Stay off social media.
I say just be
They ain't
yourself,
gonna do
man.
that.
Just understand the outcome. Like before you do anything, just realize like there's a cause and effect to everything.
Word.
So you know what I mean, you might not be in a position where you can survive what you see or the trend is going on now. So just understand it's a cause and effect.
My thing is if you're not looking at that trend as a healthy trend, then just be yourself. Don't try to follow the trend to be somebody else. Because when you following trends, sometimes usually getting an idea from somebody and you trying to do it the way that they did it or however the case may be. So if it ain't, like Ted said, if it ain't positive, just realize there's a cause and effect of it.
And understand about a trend, it goes in and out. So you got to be leery of that too. So I mean, don't get into something that you get in the wrong time. That shit going tomorrow. So
Yeah,
Hey,
follow the right.
And young people, you got to understand, man. Y'all young kings and queens, man. And y'all are leaders, man. Y'all dictate. Y'all don't have to be dictated to with y'all actions. Y'all
agree.
can dictate the actions and the waves and what's popular and all that. You don't have to just follow people trends. Yes, we all a lot of us come up in circumstances that may not be the greatest, but you can come out of them.
and that's two different things too. It's different than being trendy and being a follower. Two different worlds.
But it starts with us too. We can't be doing dumb shit and expecting kids to do the right thing. So, we
And
all gotta set
I agree.
examples, you know what I'm saying?
We do got responsibility, and I do agree with that 100%, Sean. What's a myth about the music industry that you didn't know before you got into the game? That's a great question, South.
Everybody got money.
Yes. South. Not just South, but that's a great question, South. But one thing I learned is that everything that glitters is not gold. Like a lot of these artists and rappers just growing up, we always thought all of them had all this money and all that. And as we get in the game and see behind the scenes, it really don't be like that with I ain't saying everybody, but with a lot of people, it really don't be nothing like that, man. Like a lot of these people are just surviving out here,
And
man.
not only money, like people who portrayed to be something, they ain't only that neither, man. They're performing. So like everything that you see ain't what it is.
Your favorite rapper don't even have transportation.
Word.
Yeah.
And some of the and not only that, and some of the people that you think are great people, they're
Actually
in
suckers.
real life they really not like that. It's a lot of
Yeah.
funny business.
Live
man.
fraud.
Yeah.
Man.
Live fraud.
And just because you get liked don't mean you don't get the interview.
Word. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's a lot of people that say they're gonna do stuff and don't do it at all. Shout out to my man Jay, man. He does a lot of our artwork and images for the podcast. He wanted to ask us brothers this question. He said, "What's your favorite era of hip hop?"
90s.
90s.
What part 90s? Let's get a little more specific for the people.
I'm gonna say 95 on out. Even though that early 90s is messy, but I'm gonna try to say 95.
I'm going 92 to 97.
I'm gonna say like 90. I'm gonna say, damn, my favorite era.
92 to 94.
I'm gonna say like 95 to. Nah, I like that 94 too.
Yeah, 94 was dope.
Who came out 93?
Snoop and Wu.
I'm gonna say 93 to 98.
That's a good
That's a good
one.
range.
That's a good window
That's a
right
good
there.
range.
I ain't mad at that window.
For the 99 and the
92.
2000s.
When Biggie come out? 92.
Yeah, working with some mad
Biggie
shit.
came out in 94, but Snoop and Wu came out in 93.
But we heard of them in 92.
So NWA album came out what 92?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Niggas for
and
Life
yeah,
came out in 92.
I'm start with 92.
92. Yeah,
That
92 to
album
98.
crazy.
I'm gonna say the 90s, man. I can't.
Yeah, well, 90. I mean,
I
90s
can't
just
narrow
sum
it.
up.
I can't narrow it, man.
Who
90,
There's no other
99.
era like that.
Who was the most influential figure in hip hop? This is another question from Jay.
It's gotta be Jay-Z.
That's
Musically, outside of
probably
music.
It said figure, so this doesn't gotta necessarily be MC. You could take this how you want to take it. But I would say Hov.
I mean, even though I don't fuck with this dude no more, too much. Puff.
Puff, I ain't
yeah,
mad at that
Puff's
neither.
out there. Even Dr. Dre, you can put him out there too. He does
Dr.
a lot.
Dre's a big influence, yeah. Shout out to our homie T Hart, man. Always
Yes,
showing
always showing
love.
T. Hart.
He asked us, with respect to y'all's position in hip hop journalism, Where would the Concert Crew podcast like to be in 5 years? I like that question. Shout out to T Hart.
On Barstool Radio, on satellite, where we can still keep our content and say what the fuck we want to say and how we want to say it, but where everybody we could be heard on a stage, other than us just uploading.
That'd be dope. Yeah, definitely on a bigger platform.
Definitely on a bigger platform, but I like the part when he added where you can control your subject matter. Yeah, nobody owning nothing or controlling nothing or dictating what you do. You can still have the freedom of speech.
Ours.
Yeah, but you can definitely. And I mean, look, I'm gonna be frankly honest. I'm not, and you may say I'm biased, but I feel like content wise, we measure up with anybody, like any show. We don't have a famous rapper on here. No shots to nobody though. We just don't have a famous person.
No shots at you. You didn't fucking make it.
I mean, my rap career almost.
That shit started and ended in the same day.
I mean, but content wise, I think we can live up to anybody. We just gotta get the platform a little bigger. But content wise,
original.
Original content. We don't follow nobody. Yeah. Whatever's popular. And remind you, podcasts got popular after everybody started doing podcasts. We already started at that point. Podcasts became a trend like last year. Yeah. We was already on podcasts.
You're right. And I see a lot of people
come and go. A lot of podcasts came and go. Yeah. A lot of them.
No disrespect to something, maybe family sickness or something, but
they just don't realize how much work it is.
It's work. Yeah. It's definitely work, man.
It's a grind. Dealing with the the
behind the scenes, man.
The number of people we have too, like scheduling that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes. Like we can't find a day. That's why sometimes we record at all kind of different hours, man. It's differently like by week, man. It changes. T Harp had one more question. Outside of y'all's work for the Concert Crew podcast, what does a typical weekend consist for y'all?
T Harp already know me, man. It's up in Smoke Tour, Delaware Park tickets, chilling, relaxing with the family when
sports with my son, building my brand. I still go to the gun range like every other weekend.
We got to put that out there. He's ready.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't go Target Master, but yeah, man, like just trying to find some balance, man. It ain't all about work all the time. So just trying to find some balance where I can still enjoy life.
What you doing, Pito?
Trying to find time for myself.
Going to DC, John. Use iPads. Trying to find that deal.
Not even that.
The broken screen iPad.
I can't even go
for $2.
I can't even sit still and just go to the bathroom.
32 gig memory.
As soon as I get vacation,
Pito said he can't even go to the bathroom.
That nigga drove to West Virginia for iPad.
I'm gonna fix this beat on my vacation.
I said, Pito just want to take a ride, man. He want to get away.
Pito gonna get some time with some beats, man.
I just don't have no time for nothing.
Sad song. Man, a typical weekend for me, man, it's all over the place, man. Family, wife, kids, business, entrepreneur, running around. It'd be madness, man, getting to these recording podcast sessions sometimes, man. I
agree.
But, that's the love, man. It's family. You got to find the balance, man.
I only got time for the podcast, though.
I do though. I make time. Yo, I love this. I love this, man. I love this. I do. I ain't scared to admit it. I love it, man.
And I admire the push because
I love doing it. And I think we got something. I think we got something special with our chemistry, man. And I really think it's dope. So I just try to push it, man. Push everybody, man. I think we got something.
Niggas can't fuck with us.
And we putting Delaware on the map. And just for the record, we don't even try to be like Delaware's nothing. We just from Delaware. We trying to just be the best, period. Like, it ain't about where we from. Like, that was never an option. We just trying to be the best, period. We just happen to be from Delaware, so anything we do puts Delaware on the map.
Just know that we get this shit from the muscle. That whenever happens, when we know what we know going to happen, just know it came from the muscle.
No handouts.
You know what I'm saying? No handouts, no Like you said, no big names, none of that.
We got through a couple oops.
Yeah, but
Boogie
it's like,
threw us some oops.
but they're not even from Delaware. That's
Word.
crazy.
Word.
We get more.
And yo, that's
fine though. That's fine.
That's
I'm
Sean.
not
That's
stressing.
that's
I'm
another
not-
good point.
I'm
We
not
get
stressing
we
it out
get
like
more
that,
love from
Motherfuckers that's not our friends.
That's not our friends and family from other states than we
Yeah.
do from our own hometown. I'm not complaining. It is what it is, but that's a fact though.
Shit
That's
got
a-
spooky after a while. I got motherfuckers running down on me. I don't even know, trying to shake my hand.
And you know, and you
Talk
ever
about
you ever
that
been
shit.
somewhere and somebody say, "No, you from the
Absolutely.
podcast"? That's a great
Absolutely.
feeling, man.
Absolutely.
Like, yo, man, you from the podcast, right? Yeah, brother. I'm
I
in
ain't
the
nobody,
hospital.
but I
though.
gotta get used to that. You took a shot at me. I see.
Oh, no, you somebody, freaks. My fault, man. I'm
I thought
sorry.
you said, "No, I work in the hospital though."
Oh, no. I wasn't even taking a shot at you. No, I was literally in the hospital one time,
Oh, okay.
checking on a family member, and the dude that was bringing the food was like, "Yo, I know you from the podcast." I didn't know him from nowhere. I was like, "Yo, that's dope."
Not to say you had on your fucking sweatshirt.
Probably so.
I might have. I don't even know. I didn't even think about
Well,
that.
you ain't have no
time.
mask on
I was-
now. Now you put a mask on.
That,
Nobody knows.
that was way before the mask and COVID and
Yeah.
all that. And one more question, man. Shout out to Ali, man. He always showed us love. The whole Sweet 302, Sweet 410 family. We kind of already answered this, though. But he said in the last 20 years, who is the most influential artist?
Artist now. So
This he specifically said artist.
Diddy's not an artist to me. So
Man, what you talking about? Last night. I ain't no artist, dog.
Girl, I need you with it. Have my child. Little girl with the Diddy
nah,
smile.
it had to be Jay.
Last 20 years, I'm going to say Hove easily, man.
Yeah,
Just
Jay.
for him transitioning from the 90s to the 2000s and still being relevant, still putting out dope music. I can't, not just rich though, I'm just talking about musically. Just, he impacted the game, man.
I think what he does on like the lawyer side, his team, what he does for the
that's dope too.
You know, rappers getting
Still
legal
waiting on
troubles.
NFL shit.
Yo,
That's crazy.
yo, man, but oh man, 200 episode, man. Like it's dope, man. Sometimes
accomplishment, man.
sometimes we
Pat
have
yourself on the
guests. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we
don't.
we have people join us. But yo, I'm always cool with it's just being us, man. Just celebrating
Yeah.
us, man. And we really appreciate
200.
We really, man, 200, man. Yo, we couldn't have made this without y'all. Y'all continue to subscribe, download.
That's some bullshit though. Man.
Listen
We supposed
to
to have the
us.
balloons,
Yeah.
the streamers. You know what I'm saying?
like
It's
100.
COVID.
Well, you
man.
want you want to break the protocol, dog? Like,
Nah, I'm saying what it should have been.
Then we gonna get shut
I think
down.
it would have been real crazy.
Yeah, it would have
The
been
200 would have been real
would've
crazy.
man.
I think we'd have had some people come through.
Maybe we're gonna get
You know,
250.
well, we had well, I'm gonna throw it out there because she definitely threw her stamp on it that she was coming. Maui said she was definitely gonna come to the 200.
shout out to Maui. She always
Yeah, she
shows
always
love,
comes show
man.
love.
She always shows
Shout out
love.
to her. You know what I'm saying? She good people.
Man, we
got a lot. Shout out everybody
Let's
that
just shout
came
out,
on,
man.
man.
Just shout out everybody, man. There's so many people, man. Mickey Fax,
Yeah.
Dutch, 38 Spesh,
Spado.
Spado. I
Steve.
know I'm gonna forget some people. Man, rest in peace to Glenn, man. Man, T Harp. I know I'm gonna miss so many people, man. I apologize, man. Shout out to Drunk Trap and Regular Trap. Shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Heat Makers.
Yeah,
Yeah, Heat Makers.
Chi Ali.
Chi Ali.
Chuck and Greg, they always.
Chuck and Greg, allhiphop.com. Shout out to the hoodies, man. The hoodies, man, showing love. Shout out to BSF, Rick Hyde, Heem.
Shout out to my boy, man, the hip hop educator.
Oh, Lock, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Lock, man. And
Yeah, I
Capone.
like Lock.
And
And
Capone,
Capone.
man. And Capone.
Yup.
Those who
Dope.
gave us studio in New York places to record.
Shout out to
Pebbles?
the Puzzles. You used to call
Puzzles.
it
Puzzles.
Shout out to Puzzles, man.
Brent Thomas.
Shout out to Ren. Yeah, that was dope too.
Chino.
Geno.
Yeah.
Crazy with it.
Suki.
Yeah, Zuki. And forgive us if we missed you, man.
Yeah. Bink.
Bank, man. Shout
My
out to
boy
Bank.
Boogie.
Boogie.
Young Money Yawn again. Cargill for putting that whole thing together in VA. That
Absolutely.
was that was a
Absolutely.
hell of a
Absolutely. That was
spill,
dope,
man.
man.
That was
T. Warren.
pure.
T. Warren, man. Shout
Pure
out to
T. Warren. Yeah,
Shout out to
absolutely.
Chandra. Shout out to all the Raising Kings.
Miss Links.
Miss Links.
Yeah, we got a lot of people,
You
man.
cheating, dog?
Yes, I am cheating. Yes, I am cheating, man. I got to. K
Shout-
Hop.
K-Hop.
Chuck Creamer.
Chuck Creamer. Yeah.
Said that.
Sean said that. All
No,
hip
Sean
hop.
said that,
Chuck
yeah.
Creamer.
Sat.
Sap.
Yeah. Real Jerv.
Real Jerv. Shout out to Real Jerv. Always showing love.
K Price.
K Price. Yeah.
Man, K Price. A couple times we had K Price. Man, Tizzy Lockman.
Joe, shout out to Tizzy, man. Shout out to Tizzy.
Tizzy, man.
Shout out to Nudie, Malcolm, man. They always show love. Shout out to the Win Factory, another place that showed us love, man.
Patience.
Who
else, man? We had a lot.
There to have hair, Deshaun, that girl, that Darren chick.
Tears 215.
Tears 215.
Before the bars and the blow up.
This is hilarious, man. So many people, man.
Yeah,
so many people, man. Shout out to Ali. Shout out to Sweet 302.
Ted's Boy, Million Poet.
Yeah, shout out to Million Poet.
Who you mean, Teddy P?
Oh, shout out to you said Teddy P made me remember Philly. Philly. Boy, he played Teddy P in the thing.
Oh yeah.
They got the daycare stuff.
Your man.
Nah, that's your people. Dapper.
Dapper, man. Shout out to my man. Shout out
to Dapper though. Dapper doing big things though, man, for with the kids situation. Shout out to old Luke, man. Joyride episode. The Joyride episode was the Joyride episode was leading for a minute too.
Yeah.
Joyride episode was leading for a minute.
Shout out to Luke,
K
man.
Price when we went to the studio.
Yeah, yup.
Oh, K Price, yeah.
Well, what you call him?
I got the Juice Cafe too. Yeah, Leaf. Yeah. I got the Juice Cafe too. Bub, yeah, shout out to Bub. Cassius.
Glenn pulled that off.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Glenn.
Shout out to L. Ali Craig for the 50th again. Barbershop joint. Vash.
Shout out to Vash.
Vash on his
shout out to Donnie.
Councilman.
Shout out to Nataki, man.
Oh yeah,
shout out to Nataki,
my baby. That's my people.
The Soul Firm, always showing us love, man. Always showing us love. Soul Firm, dope art spot. We recorded there a couple times, man. Yeah, definitely shout out to Nataki, man. Shout out to all the artists that we met through her. It's dope, man.
But what about NSGFX? The stocks and shit.
But they was early with that too.
Yeah, they was
ahead of their time, man.
That was a hell of a
shout out to them, man. Anybody we missed, man, we definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all for the support.
Shout out to everybody that was a part of the podcast but had other endeavors to
absolutely,
go
man.
tackle.
Shout out to anybody that ever helped us with Black. Anybody that ever helped us with promotion. Anybody that ever helped us promote. Anybody that helped us record, find a venue, gave us a venue, put us on to an artist, put us on to somebody to get on the podcast. Shout out to us, man. Absolutely, man. That's a round of applause, man. One person clap, man. Like Coming to America.
Cameraman.
Shout out to the cameraman, yo. Shout out to the cameraman.
He hungry and shit.
Yeah, but on the other note, man, just continue to come through, show us love, man. You know what I'm saying? We love everybody.
Yeah, man. We love
that y'all support us, man.
Yeah,
for real.
Continue to support, man. We 200. We not gonna stop as long as y'all continue to listen and support us, man. We not gonna stop, man. We gonna continue to do our thing, man. So we definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yo, this Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Make sure y'all check us out on YouTube. Go check out our videos, man. Go subscribe on there. Yo, man, we here. We ain't going nowhere, man. 200,
200, dog.
200, man. 200
wow.
And going. We ain't stopping. 200 ain't over. We going, yo.
Wow, man.
Yo, Pito, hit me with the fader.
Yes.
We out.